Hi guys, chatting with Deus. Of course, guys, this is episode 11, part 2 of childhood trauma. We definitely have a lot more to talk about, like usual. Let's just get right into it.
Hey, Shimon.
Hi guys, so we're back. Yeah. So, if you haven't seen part 1, which is episode 10. Go check it out. Just speaking on childhood trauma, just some of my experiences that traumatized me as a kid and how it affected me as an adult, where I used to carry on bad behavior. And I had to, keep these bad behavior and acknowledge it and basically heal myself from these traumas. And I just want to go a little deeper into the conversation. Of course, you guys know I'm Haitian. I tell you this all the time. And growing up in a Haitian household, again, and I don't think it's just Haitian household. I think it's just island people in general, or even African American, just being in a melanated home is a little toxic. And I know a lot of my Haitians could relate, and I think a lot of Jamaicans could relate too. One thing that I noticed, the traumas that we carry into our adulthood is because of the things that we seen, we heard, that is stuck in our subconscious mind, right? I remember growing up, I used to go to church, but I didn't used to go to church like how a lot of Haitian kids, like they were forced to go to church like every Sunday. I literally used to go to church like with my stepdad, and when my mom and my stepdad ended up splitting, I didn't really go to church that much. Well, I didn't go to church at all when they separated. I started going back to church again when I got older. Then I noticed a lot of crazy stuff was going on in the church, and I'm like, yo, okay, whatever. But anyways, anywho, that's beside the point, guys. But one thing about like Haitian people, and I noticed that with Jamaicans and Nigerian people too. I noticed this where they live for the people in the church. Like the people in the church is their life. They live for the people in the church. It's like their kids have to show up a certain way because they don't want the people in the church to talk bad about them. They kids have to appear perfect because they don't want the people in the church to seem like, oh, they're not parenting their kids the right way. And they want their kids to show up as a perfect child to the church. And it's not just the church, it's also like their family members, their friends. They seek validation from everything outside of them. This is where the trauma is instilled in the kids, like from the household. The parents don't notice that they're doing that, but in reality they're instilling in their kids in their subconscious mind, I need validation from the outside world, I need validation from other people. And that's one thing, like Haitian people, island people, they don't notice it, but they're actually programming the younger kids in their household to seek validation. So this is why a lot of people, like, they want to post on social media. They don't want to post on social media because they feel like, oh, what would they say? What would my friends say? What would my family say? What they worry about what other people's opinion. And then on top of that, like, people don't feel comfortable doing the things that they want because they need validation from other people. And it's like, yo, all of this come from our childhood. Facts. Like me as a kid, bro. When I tell you, like, I was just rebellious. Daphne gonna do what Daphne want to do. Like, it was just to the point where my the people in the household, my mom, my grandma, my siblings, my cousins, my uncles. It was like, that's just Daphne. Daphne's gonna do whatever she wanna do. She doesn't listen. And I just I just feel like I just felt like I need to be me. I need to express myself. Like I'm like just because I'm a kid doesn't mean I can't express myself. I can't think for myself. Like why do I need to seek validation from other people? It's just crazy. And that's something that is big in a Haitian household. They seek validation from everyone else, but they don't notice it. Oh, you can't marry this girl. She has to look a certain way, this and that. Oh, I have to go get this car because such and such have this car. So when I show up, I have to show up grand. This is why now in this generation, just when it comes to like melanated people in general, island people, African American people, it doesn't matter. When it comes to black people, we compare ourselves to everybody else. Oh, I have to go get this new fit because such and such have it, and I gotta show up. I gotta look better than them. I gotta eat. I gotta look good. Oh, such and such just bought a house. Oh, I gotta hurry up and get my house because such and such had a house. Because of our upcoming, we were taught to compete. We were taught to seek validation from everything and everyone around us, which is crazy and insane. Like, seriously. Another thing, too, like growing up in a Haitian household, and that could be in African American household too, just black people's household. But I know in Haitian household, they don't let you be yourself. They don't let you, they don't allow you to be who you are. They don't allow you to find what makes you you, what makes you Tony, what makes you Tiffany, what make you Stephanie, like what makes you Jessica. They don't allow you to find who you are. They're gonna tell you who you are. They're gonna tell you what to wear, how to move, what to say, and when you get older, it's like you have to seek validation because you don't even know who you are. So when you get around certain people, now you're picking up these people's bad habits, or you're stealing other people's personality, little pieces of people's personality because you don't know who you are. As a kid, you weren't allowed to express yourself. You weren't allowed to speak your mind. You weren't allowed to, figure out who you are. And in a Haitian household, it's like you don't have a business, you don't have a life. The life that you have is a life that I'm telling you that you have, and that causes trauma growing up. This is why like it's so hard for people to even be in a solid friendship, for people to be in a solid relationship, because half of the people that's walking around, they don't know who they are. They do not know who they are, and they don't know what they want. They need a second opinion on things. They don't even know, you know, they don't even know how to deal with themselves. And one of the major things too that, parents do, especially growing up in a Haitian household, they compare you to everyone else. Like they compare you to your siblings, they compare you to their family's child, like their neighbor's child, or a family member's child. It's like, dang, it's like no matter what you do, it's not good enough. They compare you to everybody else. Like you're just not good enough. You got to go harder. You got to be like somebody else. So now when you look at people as adults, it's like they can never compete with themselves. They're looking at everybody else and it's like, damn, I have to be better than this person. Whatever it is that I do, I have to make sure that I outshine them. I have to make sure that I come out on top. Because in their childhood, that's how they were trained. Not saying that the parents like, are purposely doing that, but that's what they got from their upcoming and they're just passing it around. Like our childhood trauma played a big role in who we are today. It affects us mentally, it affects us spiritually, it affects everything that we do, literally everything that we do. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not gonna lie to you. When it comes to me like having friends, it is so hard for me to like have female friends, or just it's just hard for me to have female friends. And the reason why, I notice these behaviors in people, and the reason why I notice it because I have siblings. And we would always get compared. Like Haitian people always comparing you, like, why can't you be more like this person? Look how this person act and this and that or whatever. So they grow up comparing themselves or feeling less than, or they have to be like this person, and that brings on jealousy. Whenever I have friends, or I'm not gonna say all the people that I'm cool with, but I notice a pattern when I'm friends with people. Something about females, they when they get around me, the fact that I just know who I am. I know who I am. I'm gonna do what I want to do. I don't care about the outside noise. They could talk, they could bark, they could do whatever. But Daphne Deuce is gonna do Daphne Deuce, and Daphne Deuce is gonna show up as Daphne Deuce. Daphne Deuce is gonna wear her hair how she wanna wear her hair. Daphne Deuce is gonna wear what she wanna wear. Daphne Deuce is gonna say what she wanna say. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. That's cool. If you rocking with me, you rock with me. If you don't rock with me, that's cool too. And a lot of people, like especially females, when I'm around them, they don't have that confidence. They don't believe in themselves. They're not sure who they are. You know what I'm saying? And that always turn out to where it comes to competition or envy, jealousy, and this and that, and where they feel like, oh, I have to break her. I have to do something to break her spirit. I have to talk down on her, or whatever the case may be. And that comes from their childhood. Because one thing that I know about Haitian people, growing up in a Haitian household, they have a way of breaking you. And when they break you with words. Like, it is crucial when you're growing up in a Haitian household. It is not for the weak. All right. This is why when you see like a lot of Haitian people, bro, they don't take no ish. You know what I'm saying? Because growing up in a Haitian household, bro, it is not for the weak. All right. So just being around certain people, I could just tell, like, dang, they really like they really was effed up in their household, because look how they coming. This is why, me personally, the fact that I understand human behavior, I understand, damn, sometimes when people are acting a certain way, it's not that they're trying to be malicious or whatever the case may be. It's because of their childhood trauma. When a child is welcome into this world, their mind have no data whatsoever. It's an empty mind. They're innocent. It's an innocent soul. The only way that that child is going to pick on good habits, bad habits, it comes from the household, the people that they are around. A child don't really know who they are yet as a person. They're feeding to their parents' energy. The going to school, they're feeding off the friends, the teachers, the cousin, the neighbors. They're feeding off other people's behavior, and those behaviors are stuck in their subconscious mind. And at the end of the day, you're going to maneuver from the things that you've seen, that you heard, that you learned from the people that you've been around, right? So I understand that. Another thing too, growing up in a Haitian household, that is so traumatizing, and we may not notice it, but and I don't think it's just Haitian household again, but um they teach us how to be judgmental. Literally teach us how to be judgmental. Because one thing about Haitian people, if you have a friend, like, prime example, take me, for instance, right? So let's just say I have a friend, and she's Haitian. Of course, I'm Haitian too, and I'm going to her house, and I'm looking exactly the way that I'm looking, tatted up, whatever. Their parents automatically like their parents is automatically gonna tell them, like, yo, why are you hanging with this girl? She has tattoos, she have this, she have that, yada yada yada. Look how she dressed. I don't think you should hang with that type of person. Which it's not a bad thing to tell your kids, who to hang with and who not to hang with, especially like, some people may be bad influence. But they teach us to judge people without even getting to know them. Because a person could appear one way just by looking at them, and they could be a totally different person. Me personally, I don't like to judge people. I don't care what a person is saying by someone. You could tell me whatever about somebody. Until I take the time to really get to know that person for myself, having a conversation or bonding with that person, bro, I can't listen to what anyone is saying. Like I have to get to know that person for myself. I don't like to judge people, but one thing about Haitian people, they teach you how to judge. They teach you how to judge other people. Oh, you shouldn't hang around this person. You shouldn't do this. You shouldn't do that. And as a kid, you feel like, dang, like, why they acting like that? What's the problem? Now you got to sneak and hang out with your friend that your parents are telling you not to hang with because they feel like they a bad influence because of the way that they look. And in reality, like, yo, my homie good. My homie buying me lunch, and all this stuff, buying me snacks. My homie cool. But they just look a certain way, and that is something that is terrible. It's a terrible thing to do, but it is what it is. And as we get older, because we're so used to that structure, we don't notice, like, when we see people off the bat, we're judging them like, oh my gosh, I don't want to be around this person, they did say that, because that's what is in our subconscious mind, to judge automatically. We got to judge this person. Anyways, anywho, but y'all, we have come to an end. And I just want to let you guys know, man, growing up, just it doesn't matter which household, Caucasian, whatever household it is, there's so many different traumas that we could experience, right? Um, take the time to learn who you are. Take the time to understand who is this person in this avatar body. You know, what makes you happy? What makes you happy genuinely? What do you want to do? Like, what is your personality? What makes you authentic? What makes you unique? You know, because growing up in these toxic households, these traumatizing households, we honestly don't know who we are. We pick up on so many different bad behaviors, people's energy, and we just act like it's our energy, like it's our vibe. In reality, you don't even really know who you are, whatever the case may be. But anyways, learn to love who you are. Take the time to get to know you. Take the time to heal yourself from childhood trauma. Take the time to just let go of, everything that you learn as a kid that's in your subconscious mind, and release it so you could evolve into the full version of yourself, you know, to think how you want to think, to move how you want to move, you know, to love people and be kind the way that we are meant to love people and to be kind to people. All right. And I'm speaking from experience, bro. Growing up in a Haitian household is not for the weak, bro. It's not for the weak. Okay. Not for the weak. But guys, until next time, I love you guys.
Hey, Shimon.
And that's not